People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. This is not your average, typical, run-of-the-mill mama and papa blogging channel. No, this is blogging that takes you on top of the roof or under the cellar with Mother Hen and her little chickadees. The debate is on and popping again as it pertains. Jamaica needs to implement the DEA-TH penalty. They need to send a message to these criminals, these evilous people that listen. If you take away little picnic, if you take away the most vulnerable in society, you should get the max or the worst or the best available for the country. If you take a young life, you should also lose your life. That's combined with the fact that people are kind of tired of wasting taxpayers' money, the public purse, on these evilous characters. Now, there's been a couple of cases that came to mind. There is one case, I think the person name is Mr. Patterson or Peterson. He was a young man, 20-something-year-old, that took away his cousin and their 4 children. When that came up, persons are saying Jamaica need to implement the DEA-TH penalty. Then there was also a young girl, I think her name is Daniel Rowe. She was taken away by a family friend. The same debate, the same sorts of talk. However, everything fell on deaf ears. Fast forward a couple of weeks ago, LEODA Bradshaw, that is the lady, baby mother number 1 of Mr. Philip Paulwell, that took away baby mother number 2, Tashana Patterson, coincidentally, and their 10-month-old Saraya Paulwell, which is same surname as her father. In most of these cases, all of these people are family members, are close friends, people that you trust, but people, based on what we've come to the realization of, is that the people that are least or the most likely, to take you away in Jamaica is the people that you trust the most. Because your friends do not know your secret. Your friends do not know your move. However, these family members and so-called friends turn enemy, they will turn on you within a split second. Now, when we heard about all of these cases, one after the other, it is the same debates. And we are thinking that as it pertains to the Patterson or Peterson, that would have been one of the landmark cases that changed everything in Jamaica. However, nothing has changed. Same thing, Daniel Rowe. Same thing, it seems as if, as it pertains to LEODA Bradshaw, that will never happen. No matter how severe, no matter how astonishing, jaw-dropping, the fact that the evidence in this case makes it even more dramatic than any sort of Netflix lifetime combination. This case would be ranked 10 on the Richter scale of evilness as it pertains to all the evidence that was in the case of how this lady left from her comfort zone, came to Jamaica, plotted and schemed with other people to take away baby mother and also her daughter, 10-month-old. This is as bad as it gets. So we have to ask ourselves the question. The debate is out there. There's all sorts of posters. There's all sorts of groups that are rallying for the DEA-TH penalty to be implemented, to be in full effect, full force. However, people, here's the thing. When it comes to Jamaica, one of the second or third are in a top 3 of the most evilest place in the earth. You would think that this would be one of those places in which it makes sense. However, people, whenever you are getting sponsored, whenever politics always comes before the people, they are going to do stuff that is on the agenda of politics. It doesn't matter how we reason and rationalize stuff. they are going to do whatever they want to do regardless of how the people feel. Now, in any sorts of democratic society, it is the people's opinion that count. It is the people who influence changes. However, when you have a democratic society such as Jamaica, where the leaders are licky, them want sponsorship, them want people to pet and pamper them, they are not going to do what is in the best interest of the people, because at the end of the day, it is the money that they want. It is the power that they want. They do not want to be blacklisted by countries that sponsor them and said there should be no sorts of DEATH penalty. Coincidentally, one of those countries, America, has the DEATH penalty in some states. And that is because the people talk, the people say what they want, and it is based on their circumstance, based on their climate, based on exactly what is going on that made them make that decision, determine that, listen, this is in the best interest of the people. When it comes to Jamaica, common sense is not very common. So therefore, the people ma ball, the people ma beg for the DEATH penalty. They have the landmark, they have the poster child in LEODA Bradshaw of a reason why we should have the DEATH penalty. The people are upset because they are working hard for their money. And then when they realize that their money, our taxpayers' money, the public purse, is used in housing, feeding, sheltering, making sure that they are safe, or even more important, society is safely away from them. People, we are speaking about millions of dollars, billions of dollars of taxpayers' money that is pretty much being wasted on these waste people. Why wouldn't you implement the DEATH penalty? Save yourself the trouble. Save yourself millions or billions of dollars. It only makes sense, but people like me say, in a Jamaica, common sense is very uncommon. They do not do what is in the public's interest. They do whatever is on the agenda. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is called the heights of hypocrisy, the heights of corruption. This is what we call when the wolves, the hyena, and the fox conspire to watch the chicken coop. A whole bunch of robbery, a whole bunch of ish is going to go down. The person that you see on your screen, his name is Mr. Mark Barnett. He is one of the top men them from the NWC, meaning National Water Commission. He owns a construction company / is a developer. However, the fact that he is a big man, big wig in the NWC, and the fact that he has a development company, construction company, and both of them are under question by the KSAC and also the Integrity Commission. Based on the information, and that is based on the Integrity Commission report or finding, it is said that Mr. Barnett and his wife, who are co-owners in this business, they owe the NWC, which happens to be the company in which he spearheads, he is the top of that. They owe about $900,000. That is $100,000 less than $1 million in water bill. Now people, if you remember, this is the same individual that was on some sorts of campaign nationwide, and he is saying, listen, any sorts of illegal piping going to your house, your business establishment, whatever, we are going to make sure that you are charged. We are going to make sure that you pay your bill. We are going to disconnect. We are going to fling with the pipe them rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, this man have the same sorts of problem that he is preaching about. So obviously, he is not practicing what he is preaching. As it pertains to some sorts of development he has in some sorts of uppity neighborhood, When they went to the relevant authority, they said that they were building a complex that includes some 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom. However, he went above, he went beyond. He pretty much breached whatever approval he got, and he built 2 and 3-bedroom. And people, you know that the reason for this is because of money. Money is the motive. So people, when we consider the fact that this man is questioned by the KSAC, this man is questioned by the Integrity Commission, it just shows you that this person cannot fly straight. And it is because of the culture in Jamaica, where it seems as if once you're in that body club, you could pretty much do anything that you please. So you can steal billions of dollars SSL, or you can take away people's life, X6 case, and get a top lawyer, just be in the link of link, and everything will be A-OK. It does not matter how much sorts of report, how much sorts of people say you do this or do that. It is all about the money. Money talk and BS walks. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, this is called Only in Jamaica, Only in Jamrock. Isn't it strange that the government body that is set up to make sure there's no sorts of corruption in government, the Integrity Commission it is called, its own members are now squabbling, internal feud, where people that are employed to this organization is saying that the Integrity Commission has zero integrity or not much integrity, because they are now defaming the character of one of its employees, because she's exposing that there's corruption, no integrity in the Integrity Commission. Take a listen, take a look to what one of its employees are complaining about. Counter sue and then sue, and then I'll give my piece.
Nationwide News understands that the Executive Director of the Integrity Commission, Greg Christie, has written to Parliament's Integrity Commission Oversight Committee urging that a complaint sent to the committee alleging that there's corruption and evidence tampering at the Commission not be discussed. Christie called on the Oversight Committee not to discuss the contents of the extensive complaint because he says the Integrity Commission has sued the complainant and the case is currently before the court. The complaint to the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee was sent in a letter to the Parliamentary Committee by educator and forensic linguist Julie Malcolm. Malcolm says the Integrity Commission has dealt with her complaint about alleged plagiarism and professional malpractice in a corrupt manner. The Integrity Commission strongly denies the allegation. Christie's letter requesting that the educator's complaint not be discussed by 2 parliamentary committees was sent to Integrity Commission Oversight Committee Chairman Edmund Bartlett. The Integrity Commission Executive Director wrote, quote, "While the matter may be properly brought to the attention of the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee and a joint select committee set up to review the Integrity Commission Act, we humbly recommend that it not be discussed at the committees as the substantive matter is still before the court," end quote. Christie's letter was dated September 27 this year and copied to Integrity Commission Chairman, retired Justice Seymour Panton, and acting legal counsel at the Commission, Evian Oritz. In her letter to the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee, Ms. Malcolm also accused the Commission set up to fight corruption of defamation. The Commission countered her complaint by filing a formal defamation suit against her.
So people, it is pretty simple. All this is corruption, cronyism, nepotism, malpractice, no integrity in the Integrity Commission. People are so, people are counter so. So pretty much this is what happens when you have the fox, the sheep and the hyena watch the chicken cub. Corruption and more corruption, even in the bodies that are set up to fight corruption. What a bangarang in Jamaica. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, or breaking news, it is said that the Popo have arrested 2 men yesterday. One of those persons named Bosshead, the next man is called Rasta. They get to understand that Rasta is a hitman that frequents Christiana, Maypen, Yorktown, Clarendon. The police have arrested both men for RAPE and MURDER. People like me say, this is preliminary, breaking news, new information. As soon as I get some more information to validate or verify if this is indeed true, I will let you know ASAP. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.